Mr. Lerner,
Here.
Ms. Dolan,
Here.
Mrs. Jeffroy,
Here.
Mayor Morgan,
Here.
Mr. Kaminsky,
Here.
Mrs. McKnight,
Here.
Mr. Gardner.
Here.
Salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This is a public meeting, Borough Council, Borough of New Providence, County of Union, State of New Jersey. Adequate notice has been given in accordance with PL 1975, Chapter 231. An annual notice or revision was made in conformance with Section 13 of the Act. So why don't I do the Tourette proclamation first, because we have visitors, right?
Second proclamation.
Woohoo! Come on up.
Oh, we're doing it first?
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, wait, let's unplug this.
You want?
Okay, whereas Tourette syndrome is a neurological disorder characterized by repetitive and voluntary movements and vocalizations known as tics, which affect people of all ages, races, and backgrounds. And whereas Tourette syndrome and similar tic disorders affect approximately 1 out of 50 children and adolescents, with an estimated 200,000 individuals living with the disorder in the United States. And awareness and understanding of the condition are critical for supporting those affected by it. And whereas individuals living with Tourette syndrome can face unique challenges, including social stigma, discrimination, and misunderstanding, and therefore education about the disorder is essentially to foster inclusivity, kindness, and acceptance in our communities. And whereas the New Jersey Center of Tourette Syndrome has long been dedicated to advancing public understanding of Tourette syndrome, supporting individuals and families, and promoting research into better treatments and potential cures. And whereas Tourette Syndrome Awareness Month provides an opportunity to educate the public, raise awareness, and show support for individuals with Tourette syndrome and their families, while encouraging respect, empathy, and inclusion for all people, regardless of their neurological differences. And whereas through this proclamation we aim to highlight the importance of creating supportive environments and recognizing the ongoing effects of the New Jersey Center for Tourette Syndrome and other organizations working towards bettering the lives of the individuals with Tourette syndrome. Now therefore I, Alan Morgan, Mayor of the Borough of New Providence, County of Union, State of New Jersey, hereby proclaim the month of June as Tourette Syndrome Awareness Month in the Borough of New Providence. During this month, we encourage all residents to educate themselves about Tourette syndrome and other tic disorders, support individuals affected by them, and work together to build a community where everyone is respected, valued, and included. Right? Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Sure.
I appreciate it.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, the next one is a proclamation congratulating the New York Knicks on their championship win. And they thought this would be fun to try and bring everybody together because this is something that hasn't happened in 53 years.
53 years. That's a long time.
You're in high school.
So one thing that was amazing about the playoffs for basketball, and then even hockey, and now the World Cup, this is something that's bringing everybody together. It's all something we can have in common, that we can participate and enjoy, and it's great. So I thought that this would be a good thing for us to do, to just keep that wave going. So this is a proclamation congratulating the New York Knicks on their championship win. Whereas the New York Knicks have long represented the spirit, determination, and resilience of New York basketball, inspiring generations of fans throughout the region with their commitment to excellence both on and off the court. And whereas through perseverance, teamwork, and outstanding athletic achievement, the New York Knicks have captured the 2026 NBA championship, bringing pride and excitement to millions of supporters across New York, New Jersey, and beyond. And whereas the players, coaches, front office personnel, and support staff of the New York Knicks have demonstrated extraordinary dedication and professionalism throughout the season, culminating in a championship performance worthy of recognition and celebration. And whereas the success of the New York Knicks has united communities throughout the metropolitan area, fostering civic pride and providing memorable moments for families, students, and basketball fans of all ages. And whereas the 2026 NBA championship represents a historic milestone for the New York Knicks organization and serves as a testament to the enduring passion and loyalty of one of the most dedicated fan bases in professional sports.
My turn, huh? Now therefore, I, Alan Morgan, Mayor of the Borough of Providence County, Union State, New Jersey, along with the Borough Council, do hereby recognize and congratulate the New York Knicks on winning the 2026 National Basketball Association Championship. And we commend the organization for its outstanding accomplishments, celebrate the joy of this championship has brought to our region, and encourage all residents of New Providence to join honoring players, coaches, staff, and fans whose unwavering commitment helped make this remarkable achievement possible.
Let's go next.
Repeat. Nixon 5.
Nixon 5, baby.
Thank you. We'll take a picture after. We'll see it to them. I did invite them, but unfortunately, surprisingly, we didn't hear back.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe because.
You know what's more amazing to me is watching the World Cup.
Yes.
And all the countries coming to the United States playing, and you're hearing all the stories about people finally understanding what America's all about and the exceptionalism. And they hear stories, but until you come here and see it personally, you don't get the full flavor. I mean, people take a ranch dressing home, and they go to Buc-ee's, and I don't know if anybody's been to Buc-ee's.
Oh, their pizza.
It's down south. It's an incredible place. It's a little more than a gas station, to say the least, but, you know, it's incredible what this country provides, and a lot that we really, really take for granted. And we should celebrate, especially this year, 250 years that we've been a country. So at this point, we'll go to approval of minutes. June 9th, please.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
No, so be it. Okay, correspondence, John Campbell, the missing sign on Ethan and South. That's a county road, it's a county sign. We reported that months ago. They say we're on their list to get a sign. So when they get it, they'll put it up. One of the big problems, we can't order the sign because our poles are round and theirs are square. So we don't have the brackets. Okay, Board of Education meeting calendar, Board of Adjustment, Berkeley Heights, 146 Baker. Union County Open Space Recreation Historic Trust Fund, and they're announcing the grants. New Jersey Department of Community Affairs, they awarded us a grant of $75,000 to evaluate borough operations, develop strategic goals and measurable benchmarks. We all talked about this before, and you know, I think it's a good idea for everybody, for an outsider to take a good look and see what we're doing. Let's go to council business, committee activities. Matt?
Yeah, so before I go, I stepped out of the room while you were doing the proclamation for the Knicks, and I'm a huge Knicks fan. I just want to make that on the record that I did not leave because of that. It happened so quickly, I didn't get a chance to thank Alan's daughter for being so brave to come up here. I do have family members that have Tourette's, and I didn't even know it was Tourette's proclamation here for the month, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate it, and I wanted to thank her personally, so that's why I stepped down.
And thank you for that.
Resolution 225 is a salary resolution, adding an additional camp counselor. Resolution for our summer camps. Resolution 226 is a resolution authorizing the application for the 2026 Kids Recreation Trust Fund grant for the Borough of New Providence. This is the Kids Recreation Trust grants that we apply for every year. This year we are applying for $40,000 worth of grants to upgrade Veterans Park, Centennial Park. We're going to look to put some bistro seating and some tables, as well as some other equipment for other parks. That's it.
Okay. Lisa?
Thank you, Mayor. We have Resolution 2026-227. It's a resolution authorizing the attached bills payable list. The amount is $724,452.66. There's a couple significant items. Lillich Corporation for $187,400. That's for asbestos abatement across the street at the annex. Horizon Insurance, $168,720 for our June health insurance. Suburban Disposal, $50,500 for May garbage. Signal Control, $49,122 for pedestrian safety upgrades. Colliers, $30,736 for Maple Street improvements. Union County Utility, $22,186 for our solid waste disposal. NJAW, $20,395 for hydrant maintenance. Rotundi and Sons, $19,980 for grass and brush collection. Treasury, State of New Jersey, $14,758 for our NJDEP permits and fees. And Royal Printing, $14,210 for our election supplies. Just looking at this list, you could see how much we're paying just to get rid of our garbage and our grass, right? It's crazy. Between garbage, solid waste, grass and brush, it's three very significant expenses. Resolution 2026-228 is a resolution providing for the insertion of any special item of revenue in the 2026 budget pursuant of NJSA 40A4-87, Chapter 159, PL 1948. That's the Community Development Block Grant, CDBG, New Providence, ADA bathroom upgrade at the New Providence Police Department. This is inserting $56,000 from that grant into the budget for ADA compliant bathrooms in the new police building. We have Resolution 229, which is again a resolution providing for the insertion of any special item of revenue into the 2026 budget. Again, the Community Development Block Grant. This one is Senior Citizen Public Service and High Risk Healthcare Program. We're inserting $15,000 from this grant into the budget for our senior programs. Resolution 230. Resolution providing for the insertion of special item of revenue. This is Management Enhancement Review Program. As we were saying, Al was saying before during the correspondence, inserting $75,000 from the Division of Local Government Services grant into the budget to complete our management enhancement review. Just so you're aware, this grant does cover about 75% of that cost for that management review. And then lastly, we have Resolution 231. That is a resolution authorizing the cancellation of taxes receivable. It's approving the refund of second quarter taxes of $1,460.32 and canceling all future tax installments as a 100% disabled veteran.
All right, legal, Brian.
All right, resolution 2026-232, resolution relative to the issuance of plenary retail distribution license to provide Liquors Inc. to Providence Liquors Inc. for 2026-2027 license year. -233, resolution relative to the issuance of plenary retail consumption license to Porto Heli Inc. for the 2026-2027 license year. And -234, resolution relative to the issuance of plenary retail consumption license to Heinel Hospitality LLC for 2026-2027 license year. And these are licenses for Providence Liquor, Prestige, and Providence Bar and Kitchen respectively.
Okay, personnel, Nadine.
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution 2026-235 is a resolution accepting the written resignation from Beth Conti as Program Coordinator for the Borough of New Providence. So Beth, unfortunately, is leaving us. Her resignation will be effective Monday, June 29th, 2026. She's worked at the DeCorso Center for about 3 years. We wish her well as she returns to work full-time. She's done amazing things over there. For those of you who don't know, or if we haven't talked about it recently enough, the DeCorso Center is an amazing place. They do great things for all of our older residents and for our community. And Beth was a pivotal part of that team over there. So I want to thank her for all the work that she put in, and we wish her the best. Fortunately, we do have Karen Lambert, who was working here in this office. She will be moving from Recreation over to the DeCorso Center to fill that vacancy. So we're not going to miss a beat. We're going to just keep on going over at the DeCorso Center. And thank you to Beth for your time, and welcome, Karen.
She will be missed. She will be missed.
Yeah.
Okay, public safety, resolution 236, and that's approving an agreement with OLP and the borough for a SLEO officer, class 3, which is a special, and they'll be doing the school monitoring. OLP will be paying 100% of the cost to the borough. 237 is a resolution adopting Union County multi-jurisdictional hazard mitigation plan. What this is a plan from the county where all the municipalities work together and try and get things going like with floods, things like that, that we all work together and help each other. And 238 is authorizing us, the borough, to submit a grant application to FEMA. What it is there's two components, a $20 million program that helps the state and local, tribal nations, and territorial governments to invest in training and equipment for emergency response personnel. The other is the $83 million State Emergency Operations Center. So all these things all combined together, we're looking to increase and for the betterment of our emergency services. Then we have a raffle application for OLP for RA 1264, and it's been properly prepared and reviewed. Okay, Public Works.
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution 2026-239. This is a resolution authorizing the application for the 2026 Greening Union County Grant for the Borough of New Providence, and this is authorizing DPW to apply for the Greening Union County Grant in the amount of $4,000 to purchase and plant 20 trees throughout the borough. Resolution 240, resolution approving requisition R2601433 for Foley Machinery in the amount not to exceed $3,100 for bulldozer rental for flume cleanup. So Ralph is looking to begin work removing debris from the flume on June 29th, 2026.
Good, okay, we'll go to committee reports, only a couple things. First off, I want to congratulate Trevor Fornoff. He graduated high school, and Congressman Kane appointed him to the Air Force Academy, which is quite an honor, not only for him, but for New Providence. Unfortunately, the congressman couldn't come, and they asked me to present a certificate and flag that flew over the Capitol to Trevor, and his mother Laura was there, and Aaron Dowriff, his chief of staff. So it was great, and don't want to forget that Trevor is a fireman in town, you know, a junior. His father was a fireman in town, Darrell. Long-time family in town. Couldn't be more proud. The other is I can't even believe I'm saying this, but Lantern Hill celebrated its 10-year anniversary. 10 years. Where'd that time go? But at any rate, I had a proclamation made up and read it up there. Todd Delaney, the director, was very complimentary to the borough, how we work well together, and, you know, they're a great asset to New Providence. So we congratulate Lantern Hill. I can't believe that there was so many what they call pioneers, aptly named, up there that were there from the very start. Just great. So we want to congratulate them. Okay, Alan.
So it's been a pretty slow month. We have our sustainability meeting tomorrow, and then the Board of Health meeting the first week of July. I wish I had more to tell you, but
Sure it's good.
short and easy.
Sure it's good. Kathleen.
Thank you, Mayor. With respect to the Diversity Committee, one of our co-chairs of the Diversity Committee hosted a Juneteenth potluck dinner on Friday, June 19th, and members of the Diversity Committee and the New Providence High School Diversity Club attended, as well as the student organizers of Unity Day. And the students discussed what worked for Unity Day, what they felt was could be adjusted for next year's. So they're full of great ideas. So I think next year is going to be even better. So we're looking to support that. Also wanted to highlight the efforts of the NPHS GSA group, who with their advisor, Mr. Ziegler, tied rainbow ribbons on the light posts in town in observance of Pride Month in June. Then our next Stormwater Task Force meeting is scheduled for early July. And so we're going to keep plugging away at that.
No issues yesterday, right? I didn't hear
No.
anything.
I didn't hear of any.
Nice.
Thank God.
We got a lot of rain
Nice and
yesterday.
We got a lot of rain.
You
Yeah.
get a lot of rain,
Wasn't
but
it?
it's not all at once.
Right.
Yeah,
Once
so
it
it's
comes
tricky.
all at once, that's when the rivers back up, and we've gone through this ad nauseum. But as long as there's a break, the water recedes as fast as it comes up. So,
Still good to celebrate the good days, right?
Yeah.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
oh,
100%.
absolutely.
Happy about that.
That's it. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay, Nadine,
Thank you. Are you going to be talking about baseball? I meant to ask you that before.
Sure, or you could talk, you seem to, like, you know the dates, like, I know that when they're playing, but you know that the Crescents played in 1870, you know more of this.
That's very true, very true.
Go ahead.
So I'll talk about the baseball game
Okay.
then. So this upcoming Saturday afternoon, there is a free family fun event at Miller Field. So for those of you who don't know where Miller Field is, it's right by the high school.
It's at the high school.
Right by the high school. And we are having an old-time baseball game. So we are going to have kind of a recreation of the New Providence Crescents, which, as Lisa said, was the baseball team in the late 1800s. That was a big part of our community at that time. They used to play at the Presbyterian Church. So we are fielding a team. They're going to have look-alike jerseys. We're not using wool, we're using something modern so they don't pass out. And they're gonna have the crescent emblem on it, and they're gonna have a name from each of the original players, which is really cool. And we're gonna have somebody acting as the coach. Original coach was Coach Balcom, if that name sounds familiar to everybody, Coach Balcom.
Malcolm Road.
Malcolm Road. And they will be playing the New Providence Reds. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, 4 to 6 down at Miller Field. Special highlights will be the first pitch thrown out by the mayor and also Coach Miller, for whom the field is named. There will be oldie time refreshments sold by some volunteers. So it should be a good time. So I highly recommend bringing your family, bringing your lawn chairs, come on down, get some Cracker Jacks, and have a good time.
There is rain in the forecast.
There's
So
rain in the
Maria
forecast.
said that the rain date is July.
Yes.
I
And the
think the
rain
Crescents
date.
would play in the rain.
But we're not talking about that.
That's not gonna
We're,
happen.
we're gonna
I'm
try
just
to
saying.
put, just in case, but just in
We're
case,
gonna be
that's
optimistic.
really, that's a very good point. So July 5th, in case things don't pan out this Saturday, come see us on.
There'll be an
July 5th.
announcement made.
Just cloudy.
Yeah, we will. We'll
No
keep everybody
raindrops.
posted. It'll be all over social media and on our borough website. So that's it. Come on out, and I'll also be at the Board of Health meeting next week, and that's about it. We're just trying to make as best as we can. So that's it for me.
Okay, Matt?
Okay, so first I'd just like to say congratulations to all the seniors. I graduated from high school, my son, one of them. I hope they have a great summer. I want them all hopefully to be safe, and I wish them all luck on their next chapter in their lives. Community activities, summer camps kicked off this week. The recreation, as always, they did a great job of getting everything ready and off the ground. It's a huge relief, I know, once the camps get started, but they still work very hard every day to make sure that camps go well each and every day. So if you see someone from recreation, one of the camp counselors, just say thank you. Those guys are really working hard to give a special time to all of our residents, parents and children alike. I wanted to mention also that the new playground broke ground at Oakwood Park. Mr. Mayor was there reporting live from the groundbreaking. Well done. Just wanted to just mention, please use caution if you're walking around the park area. I do look forward to the new inclusive playground. Just please be patient while the construction's ongoing. Lastly, our planning board, we haven't had a meeting in a bit, but we have one coming up on July 7th. We have an application for Buffalo Wild Wings Go, which is mainly a takeout restaurant, Buffalo Wild Wings takeout. Location is going to be over in the Adams Shopping Plaza where the Max Gym used to be.
Wow.
So if you're interested in hearing about that, the meeting's on July 7th. Yes, we have the July 3rd fireworks coming up. I think we're all set there. There'll be, I don't have the information all in front of me, but apologies, but there is going to be activities and DJs and things like that at MP Fuel. It's one of my favorite times of the year. I did have one other thing.
Bakehouse cake.
Joe Murphy's baking a 5,000-pound birthday cake.
No.
Yeah.
5,000?
No, I don't know.
No.
Very big.
10 sheet cakes
Ten,
he's putting
it's,
together.
yeah, and
And
everybody gets a
Like a
piece.
flag.
Yeah. And he's gonna decorate it there, so people
Oh,
can,
yes?
Yeah, it's
people
gonna be
can
a
watch.
live-
Yes, it's gonna be a live
decoration.
God
decorating.
bless him.
That's the America 250.
Courtesy
twist on
of
that.
Bakehouse.
I gotta be careful when I go in that store. Like,
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, whenever I have a UPS drop-off, I just go in there and get myself.
I try to do it on
$3.
Mondays when I know it's closed.
I did have one more thing, actually. I did want to say thank you to Bernadette and staff, and from a communications perspective. We talked about waste management, and we missed a pickup for like the first time in 20 years that I've been here on my block, and then a block around the corner from me missed twice over the last few weeks. Be patient. I think there were some issues, right? We had the waste management company was bought by another company, so there's some logistic issues that they're kind of working through. Because it was my block, everybody was asking me where they were, like I was supposed to know, but I did ask Bernadette, and on our website, call directly to the waste management company. The information's there, and I let them know that you didn't get picked up, and they'll send somebody out right away. or as soon as possible. But I did want to say thank you from the communications perspective. When I logged onto the website, first thing that popped up, hey, if you didn't have your garbage picked up, click here, right, or something. So I thought that was pretty cool. So thank you for that.
So that's gonna stay there for 2 weeks. We kind of just figured at this point that, if you're clicking on the website to call, you're calling us.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
We don't want you to call us, we want you to call them.
Right, right.
So that was that's a
So that's
pop-up
why
on the
the
website, I love that.
Smart.
Yeah. Perfect.
That's it.
Okay, Lisa?
The cake is 300 pounds. Okay, that's
All
it.
right.
300
And-
pounds, and so that's an America 250 event. So, yeah, 250 pounds, 300 pounds. There's also going to be hopscotch and the America 250 logos for the kids to color in. So those are some events that America 250 has planned for July 3rd.
Don't forget fireworks.
Fireworks, of course.
And fireworks.
Of course, July 3rd, yes. The library board met, and they are all go for summer. Summer reading program started last Thursday on the 18th. They've had 500-plus people a day since then sign up for summer reading. So it's children, teens, and adults. So you can sign up too.
I'm
as
still
an
working
adult.
on my
I
middle
think
school
I-
summer reading.
yeah. Right, so, let's get over there and sign up for summer reading. There's no deadline, you could go whenever you want. You can go at the end of the summer, but go now, get your summer reading in. So that's about it for me, I believe. Yeah, you don't wanna know the minutia of the library board, but, so, it's all good. It's all good.
Is that it?
That's it, yep, that's it.
Brian?
All right, main update is the Mental Health Committee met. We seem to have recovered from an excellent Mental Health Awareness Month, and we're starting to get geared up for September, which is Suicide Prevention Month. So, a lot of stuff in the planning for that and for next year as well. The July meeting is going to be canceled. So the next meeting of that group is the third Wednesday of August, which is August 19th. So if you're interested in getting involved, please join us in the Lincoln Room, 7 p.m. on the 19th of August. Thank you.
One other thing is that you and I were at the Cub Scout graduation crossover on the bridge.
Yep.
I love that ceremony, being a Cub Master for 10 years. I just love seeing those kids walk over the bridge. It's like the first real achievements that getting those badges. So
Yep.
it's great.
It's a great time, and the pack is really thriving. There's a lot of history
Yeah.
on both sides. Like you said, you were involved in it. Dan Badgley was
Yeah.
Cub Master. He's retiring now, but the pack is something like 60 or 70 scouts strong. So
Yeah.
we're excited.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's great. Okay, at this time we have Bernadette.
Nice catch. You almost.
I miss a meeting and you just forget about
Oh,
me.
yeah, welcome back.
Thank you.
No problem, Chief.
Councilperson Dolan asked me where we are with the reevaluation, and I decided to kind of write down kind of where we started, where we are, and where we're going. And in the meantime, we've reached out to the reeval company to get something that we can put on the website so everyone can have it. So just a refresher, the reval process began last September. At that time, PPA, or the Professional Property Appraisals, mailed home information to every household and business in town and described how we were going to roll all of this out. That stuff is still on the website. So if you're on our reval page, those brochures are still up there. The original letter is up there. We, in September, representatives physically went house to house and business to business in the borough. They were able to enter approximately 20% of homes to get inside information. Every house in the borough has been measured on the outside. Every business has been measured, and we think every business on the inside, and you'll get to this, Nadine. They're saying they were, but we don't know, and I'll tell you why. So once they completed the exterior measurements and the limited number of interiors, this data was entered into their computer assistant mass appraisal program called BRT. BRT is pretty much the standard program that people are using. Union County is a little dated, and we use a different program. So they had to migrate the stuff from BRT into microsystems. And in the migration, some glitches happened, and some information we think was lost. And
They can lose mine.
so they've spent the last couple of weeks doing an internal audit of the information to make sure that everything transferred over correctly. So during this migration period, they have been at an absolute standstill. So nothing has happened in the last few weeks, except for these two companies trying to talk to each other to get the information correctly migrated over. So we think we're at the end. There were a flurry of emails on Father's Day about the audit. We think we're pretty close to getting to that part where they can re-engage in the process. They don't want to be entering new information on stuff that may or may not be accurate at this point, so they're trying not to muddy the waters. So they just put a pin in it. So at this point, their timeline moving forward for the next 6 months kind of looks like once the migration is complete, they will then begin to re-enter information into the system. They will then re-engage the public, so there are still homes that need an inside inspection done. So they will get another communication about, having those inspections completed. And then there'll be a third opportunity for that last ditch attempt to see what's inside your house. And for anybody who's had that information already done or completed, they come in, they count your bedrooms, count your kitchen, how many living rooms you have, whatever it is, they measure the outside of your house and they're gone. So it really is a fairly innocent process. I know people are not very open to having somebody in their house to do this kind of work. But at the end of the day, without that information, even if you wanted to appeal your assessment, you would have to have them in your house. So, it's to your advantage to have them come in and just do the quick 5-minute tour and be done. So after all of that information is collected, they will start their market analysis, which includes recent sales data, neighborhood trends, income data for commercial properties. They'll then begin sending assessment notices, which is the letter that you will receive that has your old assessment, your new assessment, as well as an estimated market value. And that's the letter that we're all waiting for, right? It's not the inspection inside your house, but it truly is, how much is this going to cost? So those will go out, and then there'll be an informal review with PPA. Property owners will have the opportunity to come in and meet with them, and they will walk through how they got to your assessment, and they will correct any factual errors that could be in those letters, and discuss your valuation concerns. Final assessments would then be certified by our tax assessor, and the county would then approve, the County Board of Taxation would then approve that final assessment. And then, last but not least, those revaluations would hit in 2027. So nobody's going to see anything this year. You're not going to see anything for the first 2 quarters next year. It will be in the 3rd or 4th quarter of 2027. So that's the big picture of where we are with the reval. And once I get a letter from professional property appraisers, I'll make sure that, we send it out to you guys as well as get it on the website, and, I'll probably share it with Tap Into so that everybody has the information. So that's that. Yesterday, we posted the RFQ for the Management Enhancement Review, so thank you all for approving that at the meeting that I wasn't at, so that I knew this was right around the corner, so it's great to be able to, get that out there, where that will close on July 8th at 5 o'clock, and we're hoping to have approval of some vendor on the July 14th agenda. And then last but not least, also at the June 9th meeting, you approved the capital ordinance for 2027. That ordinance takes effect 20 days after it's posted in the paper, so that will be June 30th. So we're hoping to see quite a few purchase orders on the July 14th meeting, also for capital purchases for 2027, including our annual paving program. And I know that one, Ralph is just waiting for the money to be released. And once that happens and we get a sense from the contractor of when he's going to be in town, we'll get all the information out to what streets we're paving. That's all I
Great.
have.
Great, thank you. Okay, we have public comments. Anybody wishing to address council, come up, give their name and address. Seeing no one, I declare the public comments closed. I need a motion for items 1 through 17, please.
So moved.
Second.
It's like everybody.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Lerner,
Aye.
Ms. Dolan,
Aye.
Mrs. Jeffrey,
Yes.
Mr. Kaminsky.
Yes.
Mrs. McKnight,
Yes.
Mr. Gardner.
Yes.
Okay, our favorite part. Motion for adjournment,
So moved?
second.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
No, so be it. Thank you, everybody, for coming, and, go to the baseball game, have a good time, and have a great 4th of July Independence celebration, and be safe out there. Thank you.